1870. Okay.
Yeah. So
Which is pretty late, actually, considering.
Yeah. So let me.
So there's a thrashing floor where they would thrash.
Go in, look on the right, where they were thrashing, there was no hayloft.
Oh yeah.
Flail up above, and then straight ahead of you is where the stalls were, and then the hayloft would have been right above.
Right above. Wow.
Wow.
This is old.
Look at the old wood too.
Yeah. And the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees.
And the moon up above, and a thing called
Life. Oh, sorry.
Look at this color, Chris. I'm seeing durability.
Yeah, interesting.
So it has flashing up the wall, but definitely it's not counter flash, so it could be coming back down.
Yeah.
And then we
See,
there's
some
a big
swale
hump.
issues
Yeah.
in the roof. Yeah.
That's fine.
And the cricket, which you can see into from in there, it's just not really tall enough, right? That cricket should come all the way to the edge of the barn, but it stops about 2 feet on this side.
Yeah. See back there? There's actually pooling water in the cricket.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yep. Which isn't, or is it glass?
No,
It's
it's not
glass.
pooling water.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. It isn't pooling water. Yeah, no, but it's clear that cricket is too short.
But the shingles are definitely not even made anymore. So these have been there a while.
These are old, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we're thinking of moving up here, and right now it's my parents bought the whole former dairy farm in 1967.
Wow.
So it's been in the family since then. My mom since passed on, and my
Now
brother
she
and
used to live
sister and
here?
I own it. She was a school teacher and then retired, so she lived here in the summer. It's basically a
Okay.
summer house.
Okay.
So we've done vacation rentals here for the past almost 10 years.
Okay.
By the week, and we had 13 weeks this year. We just had one
Nice.
finished last,
Very nice.
last
That's a
Saturday.
beautiful
So,
spot.
yeah,
And everything,
yeah, people really enjoy it.
Sure.
So, yeah, so but we really want, our goal is to see what we could do in terms of renovation to have the house livable year round.
Sure.
We'd probably do a winter getaway somewhere, take a trailer with my pickup down south or something, an RV
Right.
trailer.
Nice.
But anyway, that would be the idea, to make it comfortable as we age.
Has it
So-
been livable year round previously?
I've lived here part of a winter. We had it rented one winter.
Okay.
There was some insulation added to the ceiling in the kitchen and in the attic.
Currently a heating system that's fossil fuel,
So
maybe?
it's gas, propane,
Propane?
forced air.
Okay.
It was replaced about 8 years ago, so it's
Sure.
a high efficiency unit.
Okay, fair enough.
And a new hot water heater. The house was some rewiring was done at that point, bring it up to code.
Do you know if there's any active knob and tube presently?
No, it was completely rebuilt in 1968.
Oh, it was?
67, 68. Yeah, we had a contractor from Hardwick, a fellow named Skinny Gallant, who
What a name.
rebuilt it. Yeah,
That's a character right there.
yeah, and there was a local summer resident who was an architect, Francis Raudebush,
Okay.
who basically redesigned the interior of the house.
So everything was gutted to the studs then?
It really was,
Okay,
yeah.
good to
and
know.
then they did fiberglass insulation, I believe, and drywall at that point,
Sure.
Okay.
and re-sided the house.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So that's 68.
Yes, there's
yeah,
probably lead. It
up
looked
Yep.
like there was lead on the other
68,
side.
so 53 years.
Yeah.
There's fiberglass in the cavities. And then in the attic,
Yeah.
you said?
Is there access to the attic? Was the,
Yes.
And the
well,
attic was
we can go
completely
up.
gutted,
Well,
or
the attic above the second floor has insulation, so it's a vented attic. I don't think there's any insulation in that roof, but you can look. There's a hatch. We can take
good,
the step ladder
good,
up, and
yep.
you can look in the attic.
perfect.
Bats or birds doing that?
I have no idea.
Something has been.
Probably birds. Yeah.
I don't think bats will be able to do that.
I haven't seen many bats around here, but probably birds. Yeah. Yeah.
When
Who
do you
knows?
think the roof was replaced last?
It's been a while.
At least
I think
30 years,
This
I would
was,
think.
yeah, wow, it's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So that I heard your piece about roofs this morning. So that is one piece we would need to look at, is the roof and the roof system. And
Okay, sure.
We need to redo the whole roof. We really need to come up with kind of a comprehensive
plan.
and
Sure.
options, and then figure out some costs and everything. So
Okay, what about the basement? What can you tell us?
so it's a full basement, gravel. We'll go down there.
Yeah.
Gravel surface. The old fieldstone foundation was capped in concrete on the
Okay,
inside.
on the inside.
So
Good.
it's solid, new sills.
All right.
It's in pretty good shape.
Any active water?
It's a damp basement.
It's
We
damp.
have a dehumidifier down there.
Understood.
So, but it doesn't really run in or anything like that. It just
Okay.
kind of tends to seep and stuff.
Okay.
Under the gravel, is there plastic? Is there some kind of
I
membrane?
think so. We can look. We should
can
look.
look, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure about that because
Okay.
it's old.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look around and
Yeah.
see what we notice to
Okay,
start with.
outside. All right. That's good. Yeah.
So this is interesting that the house sticks out quite far from
does.
the rubble. What's it looking like? What's it feel like in
Yeah,
there?
We've had some issues with movement and rotting.
That's the
windows-
beam.
Yeah,
windowsills.
that's what I thought. And you can see the concrete.
Oh, and there's holes going up through too.
Yeah, is that the sill?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
bottom
beam or
beam.
sill
Yeah,
plate.
yeah. In general, it would be a sill plate on top of a concrete poured, but this is going to be an 8x8 beam based on the age. I mean, we'll see
strange though, that cantilever like that.
it. Yeah. Well, when they went to fix it, they said, let's fix it from the inside, which is half of the job, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is good. Good to know.
Yeah, it's worth a photo in there, Chris.
Okay, let me get a...
You want me to hold your flashlight for you?
No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay.
Self-contained.
All right. Very good. We did have the water shut off, but I've got the heat on at 70.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
So no window well currently.
No.
That's a slab.
Yeah, concrete or granite. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the foundation had these granite slabs on
Yeah,
top of the
yeah, that's...
stone.
Just thinking back in the day, having to transport it here.
Yeah, well, Hardwick had granite.
Yep, they had the whole works there.
Was that what the money component was there? Because
Yep.
the structures are just incredible.
So my friend Robin lives in Hardwick, and he borders on the old marble field where they used to store it. And there's tracks there from back in the day. He's got a great story about it. Yeah. Cool.
So right now, what we're seeing, Steve, is that the foundation is going. I mean, the dirt's going towards the foundation.
Okay.
Even though it slopes off here, it'd be best to have this sloping completely away.
Yep.
And part of that is the fact that water's been coming off for generations,
Yeah.
and then hollowing this out. But getting it to have a positive slope downward is a good thing.
Good. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm a landscape architect, so some of these things are in my wheelhouse. Yeah.
I'll be really interested to see what's going on inside. 'cause
Inside,
there's
yeah.
some significant voids going into this.
Yeah, we have a couple woodchuck holes here.
That's what I was wondering.
I threw some
Oh yeah, this too.
packed some mothballs down. There's
Okay.
one right there by the vents for the furnace and the
Okay.
water heater.
Okay, so sealed combustion, that's good.
Yeah.
It's all gable end.
And you said the siding was replaced back in the day.
In the day, we've, some of it's rotted and been replaced. We have a contractor and we're kind of in the process of,
Here we go, here's the knife test.
depending on what. But you can see this still.
Yeah, some of it is really...
But
And up there, Jim, the bottom
Yes.
piece
Yeah.
of trim has come off, and that
a lot
looks...
of moisture, I think, that works its way up through the system.
Yeah.
That's been a challenge. Yep.
Heat's on.
So heat's on, hot water heater's off.
Good.
Shut down. Yep. Good drain. Yeah, water's all drained.
Oh, that is some wavy roof.
Yeah. This shed wing needed some major jacking when the house was reconstructed. I think the kitchen right here went up 14 inches and the end went up like 28 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, it had virtually no foundation under it. It has a concrete block foundation under it now that's had
So cinder blocks, yeah,
you
here.
see there's
Yeah,
a cinder
yeah.
block section
So
right
is this
here,
a
I
crawl
think.
space here then?
So this is crawl space that's accessible from the basement under the
How high is it? Just so we know.
like
Enough to get me in there?
Yeah, you can get in there reasonably easily. Yeah.
Okay.
Flashing first, that it's flash but not counter flash, so it actually is inviting water.
This, yeah, sucking. right there at the top.
Yeah.
And there's so this kind of thing where the roof meets the wall.
Right.
We like to have at least 2 inches between, just to
okay.
try to give it drying potential there.
Okay. Yep.
But that'll be in the report for sure.
But when the roof is done, that can be done.
Yeah, there's
Yeah. And
significant
we
rot
want
in
to
the
talk to you about the
soffit.
siding system too, and
Yep.
whether we would change that. We really don't want to be painting a house on into our retirement years.
No.
No, and the
Not that,
yep.
but
So what I haven't seen yet is how this is flashed. Let's take a.
yeah, our contractor put that cap on probably 15 years ago, and that solved a lot of the issues we have with water.
So it looks like a freestanding porch. That's good news.
I don't know, on the right hand side of the flashing, either the tar on top really aggressively or it's bending back. It's hard for me to see.
Yeah, I think just to seal leaks, there's been liberal amounts of roofing tar put on different places. Like we've had issues.
Oh, you're talking about the chimney? Yeah, I see
we've
that.
had issues with that vent right
Yeah.
there. I think it needs
Yeah,
a
the
cap.
boot probably needs to be replaced. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it may need a cap on it.
They're not supposed to be capped. That's a
they're
plumbing
not.
stack.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
It's supposed to be open.
Okay.
It's where the swamp gases from the plumbing system,
Sure.
the sewer
Makes sense.
system
Okay.
get out. But what's important is that you're not getting leaks around it into the assembly, right?
So it might need a new boot.
It might, yeah.
Neoprene.
And what we'll be talking about, is there access to the ceiling in here? Is this a flat ceiling or is?
No. The shed is just a shed.
Oh,
with
cool.
Open.
Is
Now,
this unlocked?
This is open, yes.
Oh, oops.
Well, the sewer door's locked. We can go around.
We'll go back around.
So this is basically the end of the thermal
Envelope?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's heat from there over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a mudroom and a laundry room right here.
Okay. Then we can take a look at the connectivity. So what I'm seeing here, Jim, is that the this deck is not attached to the building. It's a freestanding deck, which is something we're very fond of. So
Built probably, I don't know. Well, it's been probably 10 years. It's cedar. So the original deck lasted like 40 years.
that's okay.
And this one's holding up pretty well.
Got a little bit of movement here in the bricks. You can see the CMUs cracking in some places and some.
Yeah, a pretty good chunk of this was replaced. I forgot what the issue was, but I think they jacked this up and rebuilt quite a bit of it. Maybe because of the movement.
no ventilation.
Yeah.
And here we have quite a bit of water issues.
Yeah, so we just use this as a rain barrel here, but this has been a challenge. There is a, some flashing to pull the water away from that beam.
Yeah, and what we noticed, so that little rooflet, that's trying to make sure the water doesn't stay, it's called a cricket.
Okay.
And it's just not wide enough. It stops about a foot on either side and
Okay.
should really perfectly come out to the side and drop the water right into this corner. And then we'd find a downspout or a what we call a
gutter and a
scupper.
downspout.
Yeah, exactly. Something.
Is it a walk-up attic in the main house? Stairs, or you need a-
We
gonna
need
need
a
a
ladder.
ladder. Yeah, he
I have
said
a step ladder we can bring inside. So,
There's a window to this attic, so does this?
well, this is not an attic.
No, this is open.
Oh, it's just open.
Yeah, we'll see the end of the thermal envelope when we get in there.
Yeah, and there's an access there, Chris, into the space over
Above the heated part. That's what I was expecting.
Look at.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and I've got an extension.